Oh, that was odd. Maybe a computer restart is all I needed, man. Who knows? Anyways, let's go ahead and get started on it. We'll see how deep I get into it today. I'm gonna do the whole spiel again. Who are you? Jimbo Aniki. Favorite color? I don't know. Sure. Bald. I have no idea what I'm after. Mullet. Like a mullet, man. Balding. Oh, shit. That'd be funny. Could do the giant fucking hair. Fucking giant ball or giant blonde hair. It'd be funny. Did I bread those? Oh yeah? You have fun? Oh, good. You haven't been able to really watch much. We'll pick the gigantic, fluffy, blonde hair. Oh man, a computer crash. That was awesome, dude. Feeling good about that. Did you play this one or those? I'm Jimbo Onikia cast. Let's hope there's no more crashes. HD HUD with the mixed pixel game. Oof. Why am I in my fucking pajamas? Man, I hate seeing like super like crisp but like simple fonts and stuff, like HD assets for the UI, but then the rest of the game is like stylized or some kind of pixel work. If you go, it pauses you, so you want to stop a little bit before. Am I getting some little bit of angsty post-rock in my Pokemon game? I'm down. I just hope it doesn't have a really obnoxious story. Hey. Oh, it's already over, dude. Let me turn this down. This game is really fucking loud. Put myself even higher? We're gonna capture him with music. Aesthetic. Spooky, dude.
Yeah.
I can see that. You got a problem with my hair, bitch? What the fuck's your problem? It's over. He's got a beret. It's indie music. It's mixed. Mixed HD HUD with pixel backgrounds. It's fucking, we're done, dude. It's about fucking old school media, audio, platforms. No, I've heard this game's pretty good. Alright, it's supposed to be really good. We'll see. Will be another You Can't Trust Steam. I wish it was an 80s hip-hop group. It's more like a 2023 hipster group. Give me like a Def Jam Pokemon game. Way back, yeah, for now. The first computer crash I've had in a while. My computer was on for a few days, so maybe that was it.
Right.
Oh, there's shit at the top, dude. Alright, I'm gonna have to go down here. Pokemon Unbound. I assume that's is that a fan game or ROM hack? Man, I don't like the HUD, but that's okay. Spit, dodge, call for help. Just kill him, dude. Oh, he's dead. Oh yeah? Yeah, I should. There's got so many games to play. Usually ROM hacks and stuff are lower on the list. Not that they should be, it just... what kind of happens. Yeah, I'm sure you could pick anything out of a hat and it's probably better than modern Pokemon. But it'd be cool to play some really solid shit. All of which I've never touched, yeah. And I am in pajamas. I'd say the thing I'm most excited for is the angsty post-rock. So far. And I'm not fucking kidding. I love fucking angsty post-rock. I don't even know if this is specifically post-rock. I already have a home. Am I dead? Oh yeah? It's not one of those ROM hacks that's just fucking balls hard and like that's it. Is it just got like a nice balance and rework some of the systems to be easier to play around with? Because I mean it takes a long time to grind up your shit in Pokemon. It's part of the reason that I wouldn't want to actually have them I mean they could make it more challenging, but I feel like they need to fundamentally change a lot of shit. Because you end up just kind of picking a squad and sticking with it, because it's just a huge bitch to fucking level up anything else anyways. But God forbid there was a challenge. Oh, okay, Lassie, cool. Your balls are hard. You should consult the doctor. Balls to the wall then. Oops. I'm dead.
Wonderful.
Okay, we're getting super angsty. Is this gonna be fucking DMC? Am I gonna get DMC for Cassette Beasts, dude? Didn't expect the lyrics though. I don't think the vibe of the visuals or anything or the dialogue's quite. Quite this lyrics. Don't quite match.
Earth? Sorry.
Island called New World. Did not expect the full lyrics, man. I would have the low angst is fine, but I don't think we've owned the emotion of these lyrics right now. Call me crazy. Not bad, but I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of times you'll play something like this, it'll have a song made for it, and then the singer will sound super fucking like rough or something. This one sounds almost like it's an actual like licensed song.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, cut the music, bro. We were just getting going. Yeah, sure. For me, it's like I just think at the fundamental level, sometimes Pokemon's fucked, like the swapping and the turn priorities and Pokemon that can abuse that and IV levels and EV whatever the fuck it is are kind of just like an annoying way to customize your shit and the grind and all that. That's why I like some of these that like fully remake the combat. To play with like turn economy and all that stuff and tag-ins and shit like that are just more interesting. But you could absolutely still do a lot with just basic. Oh, the chat's gone. You could absolutely just do a lot with basic Pokemon still. So it'd be cool to see. Yeah, I don't know. All sorts of shit happen when let me spam some shit. There we go. Oh, cool, Lassie. That's awesome. Is that like a PC port, or you said it was a ROM hack? Fire Red ROM hack. Yeah, I liked Fire Red. I started dipping with this series at Heart Gold, even though that one was good. I just got tired of the same shit. I think I really started getting a little iffy with Pearl. And then I've disliked everything since. It's all too samey and Well, okay, I didn't hate Ultra Moon. At least tried to do something. And I can respect maybe Black and White because it's at least a full set of Pokemon, even if they're kind of a little too closely parallel to like Kanto. But once they got to the deep 3DS stuff, or it's like, you know, X and Y and all that shit, and then especially the Switch, it's been a fucking joke, dude. There are good Pokemon games, but they tend to be spin-offs, like Pokemon Snap and shit. And I mean, the old ones are good. I don't know if they still would hold up, but a lot of it isn't that like Pokemon fundamentally was bad. It was always solid and a really cool idea. The problem is that they upped the tech, they had great looking games on the handheld. They mixed it up a little bit by the time you got like 3rd, 4th gen, and then they just coasted from there. Like it should have been way more evolved the formula, way more that could have done so much with it. Used all that budget, used all the fucking bazillions of ideas they could incorporate into the game. They just don't, man. It's not that this formula is completely fucked, even though I do think on a fundamental level the combat probably could use a shake-up, but it's more the effort they put into it and how stale it's gotten. So it's cool to see indies actually try to do something with it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, Pokemon's just comfy to run through, but I can definitely get that. Oh yeah, I heard this was kind of Zelda-ish as well. Which sounded cool. Having a slightly more open Pokemon thing would be neat too. But bro, fucking Arceus and sort of that. Those games fucking suck, right? Open world, that's good. It's dense. That actually has fun ways to interact with it. That's kind of where I respected Sun and Moon a little bit. They try to have like ways to interact with the world. It's just kind of like 10 years too late. But what is this? Oh. For sure, man. It's like a nice, convenient way to make a rapid jump.
Sorry.
Hello, indie beard guy. Token indie beard man. Being an asshole. I just got attacked. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like a very convenient way to play a lot of cool shit. Don't get that on the Switch. Yeah, I mean, I do think, you know, the rougher, more repetitive your game is, if you play it in spurts, obviously, the less annoying it would be. And obviously, if you don't play every Pokemon game, you're gonna run into less of those issues. And I think that's partially why some people really just don't care. Which is totally fine. I mean, you do what you like. But, yeah. You don't play a whole lot of games, or you just play a little bit of Pokemon every now and then.
Welcome.
Rewind. Fully restores the HP of one tape. Uses up a turn. Fixes and rewinds a broken tape. Uses up a turn in combat.
Goodbye.
We're gonna have to get the idea. Such an interesting mix here, man. Like angsty indie rock or whatever. Like a Pokemon Zelda thing going on. Yeah, they're not interested in it. If you read a lot of the, I don't remember what it's called in the Japanese one, I watched just a video on it. They're kind of like glass window, whatever that thing is in the West, but for Japan. The way people talk about the company, they just seem to have zero interest in upping the ante at all, and just more about churning out profit. It's just a shame because they're in such a great position to use that money and use the resources at like Nintendo and stuff to do such cool shit with open worlds, with interactivity, either just like emergent gameplay or just some kind of dynamic use of the Pokemon in the world, and you know, how you hunt them down and where they at least live in the world. You know, it's kind of, you play like new Pokemon Snap, which is great. You know, it's like the Pokemon are living there and they're doing certain things, and it's a bit more complex, but you know, then you play the actual Pokemon and it's just dudes sitting in a fucking, just sitting around with like, it could be any Pokemon, it just doesn't matter. There's a whale in a fucking, you know, bush, that kind of shit. And I get that to a certain extent, especially back in the day. But it's just, they can do so much, right? Just changing, you know, even just the density of the world design and just mixing up the combat a little bit. I mean, even a fucking story, man. It doesn't need a story, but they could do so much and they do nothing. Less than nothing. It's like, shit. Whale in a bush was my nickname in high school. Based. This singer sounds like the fucking chick from Churches, man.
Au revoir.
What if they licensed a Churches song and I'm about to get hyper DMC'd? I doubt it.
Yeah.
Churches does have some slower shit, but they tend to be more uppity pop synth. If I missed anything farther back, I apologize. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they have much skill, drive, or anything. Oh shit, man, this is over here too. Where the fuck am I going? Let's just try there. We'll see when we get in combat. Alright, that lady wanted us to go to the east. I forget I can run.
Hey.
Sure. Yeah, I was kind of mentioning that earlier. Either mixed pixels or HD HUD elements or HD like special effects. Like you'll see some games like that'll have like HD glow on like a torch or shadows that are HD. Definitely an interesting choice. I tend to hate when games that are primarily pixel focused have HD HUD elements and UI elements. I think it comes across really cheap, especially with like no style to the font at all. But it's not a deal breaker or anything.
Well.
I don't mind mixed like low poly with pixel shit. I think that's fine. But yeah, the other stuff is a little iffy. Like I said, especially the HUD elements and shit. I mean, when you're in the battles too, like, at least we've only done one, but not the most crispy menu. I mean, it's cute that it's trying to be like a track card or whatever, but at the end of the day, I mean, those aren't like deal breakers ever. Really gonna depend on the combat in the world and all that stuff. Well, the world's already more interesting to explore than Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, like the HD, like fucking the stamina wheel. Did we transform into a fucking monster? Like, do we fight along with the Pokemon? Is that what happened? I didn't really notice. Oh yeah, I turned into a fucking flying goat ghost. Action points or AP. Probably just spends maybe the amount of AP move past your next stage. Have enough AP for me to lose it this turn. 2 AP a turn. It's kind of like a Hearthstone thing. You get extra if you land a type advantage. Oh. Okay. There's a bit of like a combo thing going on. I mean, I think that's fine too, like a resource you have to like mitigate or hold instead of just spamming your best thing always. One turning. Okay. So the monster's like a body armor essentially.
Right.
Failed. Nice. Let's try battering ram. Wonder if defensive abilities and stuff are gonna be more usable in this. I feel like a normal Pokemon you just don't even bother unless you're playing really competitive. Just a totally different game. There's something about the HUD, the readability is kind of questionable sometimes. Like the XP is just this little thing on the top left, but then there's just like giant cassette and all these huge white lines everywhere, and it's like there's not a whole lot of actual info in those parts, but like the actual info's up there. I mean, you can read what's going on, it's just like not really that clean. Yeah. What did you say about this? Probably pay more attention. Oh, there's a switch to find. Okay. Damn, secrets.
Hey.
Already more interesting than Pokemon nowadays. My partner, my SMT partner. Yeah, I've been bitching about it because it's HD HUD elements and special effect assets with the pixels of the rest of the game. Not a deal breaker, but we'll see. What? This chick can fly? There was something very recently that I gave props for doing it right. Oh, I think it was Sea of Stars. That game got the visuals very right. Damn about the everything else, but
Hey.
well, it's not all bad. Okay, I don't have to go back. My resources. Wood. You guys like my custom guy? Gave him like gigantic blonde hair with the fucking headband. And it's cool you can access your pokey storage. I want to explore a bit, but I feel like I should go easy. Oh shit, they won't even let me. These are revives. They save every 2 seconds in case I crash again. Oh, you can have 2 people play at once? That's cool. 3D dot here's voxel. Isn't that what they call that? I haven't played 3D dot heroes. I should. That's a Zelda-like, isn't it? If I ever do that Zelda-like marathon, we'll slap that fucker in there. Are these breakable? Oh shit. I think those are. Like a rock wall. Yeah, I remember having a very like classic, yeah, almost like Toriyama fantasy look to it. Might not always fit, but I'm picking up what they're throwing down on the music, man. They might start owning the tone, we'll see. I feel like you throw this kind of tunes in, it's not bubbly, happy game, and there needs to be some angst, man, but we'll see.
Okay.
And then you get this song, and it's like completely different. Like, I like it on a, like, just walking around and liking the music for its own sake, but we'll see how it mixes. Yeah. I like it for sure. That was almost a PS3 launch title, wasn't it? Or close to it. I thought.
Well.
Layer was. I'm pretty sure that was a launch title. I never played Layer though. This will be shite. Basic tape. Does he just keep using it till it gets it? Oh. How much health do they have? Level, rarity. How much you deal while recording? Interesting. Oh, it can't be defeated. Well, that's kind of cute. So you start recording and then you just fucking slam them, and then you have a higher chance of getting them. Well, that seems like you'd want to have him like higher health and then try to get him down to 1 in 1 hit. With buffs and shit. Stickers. God, my fucking glasses, man. So you can take moves off and put them on other shit. Okay. So you could only have a TM on one thing at a time, but you could take it off and put it on other dudes. That's good. Changing the TM system's always nice. Stickers can be obtained if you has filling tapes, experience points, bars, chest, cast, written merchants. There's little reason not to want all of them. This would be a nice time to actually let me like try it. So. Oh yeah, Ishin's cool. Solid. You don't need to know the entire Yakuza story to play it, which is nice. I don't think Kenzin plays a big part either. The feudal Japan game that came before it. I don't know if they're gonna remaster that one. I would be surprised. Ishin probably did pretty well.
Right.
So I record it, but he's still there. Enjoy that sauna, buddy. What the fuck? Do I need to keep that guy around to be able to use this? Gotta glide now. Thunder Blast. I could put this on whoever I want. $2,500 stickers. Holy Christ. That's how many you can hold. Thanks, buddy. Maybe I can push that. Can I capture this nerd? So do I get some health back after every clear? That'd be nice. Run back to the fucking Poke Center every time I fucking breathe. Oh, Jesus, she's almost dead. Yeah, I almost one-shot the motherfucker, man. So her shit's broken now. What is a bootleg? Oh wait, only you have a level. These are just things you just slap on, I see. That's fine. Although they have a grade, I suppose, still. You can grind up. Does this bring back all the tapes? Okay. So how do I get more stickers? They said just leveling up. So we'll see as we go. Groovy.
Huh?
What's up here though? I feel like there's all sorts of little secrets. Double slice. Ice 9 tape. Bros. Ice 9 bros? Was Ice 9 an actual thing? Or was that like just a Zero Escape thing? I actually have no idea. I don't know whether to be like, or if I'm just ignorant. Double slice. I can just put this on and then remove it. Oh, there's passives and shit. Nice. This is what is it? Air, poison, air, beast. What's the typings, bro? Like negative, positive. I know. I might as well catch everybody, huh? Air uproots plant types. Oh. So there's typing, but it provides debuffs as well as just damage, or maybe it's just damage, or just debuffs. So you can put up a wall, but type advantage gets through it. Okay. Look outside the entrance to important caves in the grassy plains. If you find one, some cave nearby, it's something is hidden. Really? Neato. Can I swap for free? Okay, not cost a turn. I pressed A to block because I'm playing too much these stars. I guess we could catch this guy too, huh? Yeah, when I get mind fucked. The worst is controller swapping and then getting QTs wrong. It just does a little minor bit of damage after you record, just to save you the trouble. That'd be nice. Revenge Strike uncommon. 6% damage per empty slot. Wheat. I wish I could swap between them in this. Oh, you can't. You have to use the triggers instead of the bumpers. He's plastic type. Bro. No, you can use bumpers. You just have to not be in a certain menu. My guy out here fucking being a plastic type. Oi. What's up, mate? I thought it was alright. Kind of just okay. Great art, and you end up in new areas to show off that art almost every hour. But an atrocious story. I wish there was just no story. It's very on rails till the optional endgame content. The combat after the first 10 hours, I'd say. Not even, probably the first 5 hours. You've seen it all. You might get a few party members, but it effectively works the same way. The balance is odd, and the game is super breakable, but not in like a fun way. And I think the lock system, while cute, being so RNG just feels kind of unsatisfying. The music was pretty whatever. There was a couple songs by the Chrono Trigger guy you could tell were kind of cool. And I know some people like some of the music more than me. I found some of the wavy synth solos to get really grating. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't like outright bored playing it, but for me there was a lot of downsides. I don't know if it's like worth 40 hours of your time. I think it depends on what you want. I think let's do that. Like I said, good art. But yeah, that's really it just can't carry with its art alone. I mean, you've literally got like 3 moves per person. You can only use 3 at once. I mean, you can swap people around, but like it gets pretty simple. Like some of the like dungeon exploration is cute. It seems kind of like oh, it's gonna be like a little bit of Golden Sun or something, but a third of the way through the game, you've gotten all the dungeon exploration mechanic. I don't know, I'll just be like thinking of crosscode or something. I'm like, damn, dude. Why does this game get bodied by like crosscode or some shit like that, you know? Yeah, I mean, I did the true ending, which requires pretty much 100%. I wouldn't say I hated it. It was just kind of okay. Definitely found myself bitching about it more than I was praising it. It's like good art, a lot of just like okay elements, and then like really shit story and dialogue. Every character's like a plank of wood except one guy, and he's just so over focused on he might as well be the main character, but he's got this like, and so does most of the dialogue, this like sickly sweet, over eager, trying to be too fucking like wholesome kind of feel. And I'm not, I'm not trying to just be Scrooge McDuck, but like, it got, like, they didn't even feel like humans anymore. It was just like this, I just didn't like the overeager, you know, everybody's awesome, like, kind of vibe of it. Man, yeah, see, I'm not trying to say I hate happiness. I like just happy, goofy, fun shit, but I like, you know, be good, not just putting on the airs of being that. I also don't care for the meta jokes, the internet lingo, the fucking JRPG trope jokes. Like, the only one I was okay with was the chromatic aberration. E-celebrities that did not age well. I mean, E-celebrities are, that's not a huge deal, but it's got a lot of hallmarks of like questionable stuff. Yeah, and that's my thing, is if you want to compare it to some of the classics like Chrono Triggers, like Chrono Trigger has a more open world where you gotta figure out where to go. You're immediately jumping through time, and you blast through so many different like planes. Where in this, it's like, you go to like one alternate world. And like, the amount of like different locations is really diverse, so that's really nice, but rarely is it in the player's control. It's just kind of like a fucking straight line. So it kind of depends on what you want. I don't have a problem with linear, but usually linear is there to help focus the pacing, to make the story stronger, to maybe have the difficulty, you know, not have to rely on like scaling, stuff like that, but I don't think it made any great use of that kind of shit. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm in the minority on that. Most people seem to like it, minus the story, from what I've read. That's just me reading random people's shit. But, yeah. I was pretty whatever. Yeah, that's the thing, is like there's so many JRPGs. There's so many long RPGs to play. I'm hoping this is good. This is supposed to be as long. Eastward? It's too late now for Eastward. I'd have to drop this for a while. I could. I don't know. I just don't know on Eastward. I just don't know. I mean, I could delay this, sure, but just like, Anybody else in here played Eastward? Like, I trust Radless's opinion on it. But man, yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it, or maybe it's just the shit I've read in the past. Some of the other general reception, I'm just like, I just don't know. Like, that's another one where it's like, I don't doubt it's probably got, like, it cleans up in the second half. And of course, the art's probably good. But, like, am I looking for another game looks good but is bad everywhere else? Maybe saves a game, like after Sea of Stars? I don't know. Play Thief? I need to play the games you guys gifted too. Jagged Alliance and Grimrock and all this other shit. I don't know. That's the thing, is Eastward's pretty long too, so. I'm dipping on Persona 5 Tactica. I keep looking at it, I'm just like, I just don't give a fuck, man. I don't want to play another Persona 5 game with like fucking piss poor, just fan service story, like Scramble. Your Grimrock? Yeah, I read those, LTD, Lord of the Devil. Man of many names. Tooth, the man with many aliases. He gifted Grimrock not too long ago. Well, it's probably been a bit. Some people have gifted stuff a long time ago. I have every intent to play, but yeah, I'll probably do 2 in the future. I will probably play a first-person dungeon crawler soon. I was gonna play Lunacid since it came out this year. I figured, fuck it, I'm never gonna play it, but maybe that'll be a night game, depending on my schedule. But, I do want to do Grimrock when I'm ready. It's supposed to be cool. Hot sauna, cold shower, the explosion. Yeah, I mean, my thing is, the average Persona 5 enjoyer is probably going to want something of a bit more substance in terms of exploration and social link stuff. Clearly, it's not going to do that, so I need to, like, be careful how I view it through the lens of, like, the general populace, because I don't care that much about that. I think it's important, but, like, it could be good without it. The art style, people are going to give it shit for. I'm not too worried about that. It's more, is the story just about 2 guest characters like in Scramble, while the Persona 5 cast just fucks around and doesn't do anything of value because they don't want to, like, forward any kind of, like, character progression or, like, overarching story? Is it just baby's first XCOM game? I mean, if I wanted to play, like, an XCOM thing, I'd probably work my way up to Jagged Alliance 3 at this point. Not that it's not worth playing something else, but I just don't know, man. I don't know. I just look at it and I watch somebody play for like an hour. I'm just like, it was mostly just extremely. It's supposed to be more like XCOM, I think, not Devil Survivor. From what I've heard. When I watched that hour, it was just all sprite talk. I didn't see any gameplay. So I don't know. Like, I'm kind of interested. It'll be on Game Pass for a bit. I'm just like, I don't know if I get Scramble vibes from it. I mean, Scramble wasn't even like bad. I've heard this one's super focused on story and shit. I'm like, well, if it's got like a scramble story, that's not good. Oh, cool, yeah. Ultima seems like a fun one to do at some point. Get in some of the classics. Ultima and, God, Wizardry. That's supposed to be fucking heavy duty, though. I have to really want it. In terms of those kinds of dungeon crawlers, like first-person, turn-based ones, I'd probably... We got more trains and stuff to do. Yeah, normal Ultima's like more of an open world, right? An exploration thing, I thought. I've heard of Darkspire. Is that the one with like the fancy black and white aesthetic? It's supposed to be like a 20-hour dungeon crawler. It's kind of got this like thick black and white line kind of aesthetic thing going on. Is that the right one? It's not, I think it's on my list. I just haven't really. I don't know if I grabbed it. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of. I guess it was more than just black and white line. But it did have that super like thick, like lots of blacks in the background thing going on. Yeah, there's color. It looked cool. Raw old school dungeon crawler. Yeah, it looks sick. Don't know how good it actually is. Should be on my list. Let me see. Yeah, I got it on here. Oh, animated cutscenes. I will say the build up so far in this and like the setting kind of laid the groundwork has been pretty fucking whatever. You kind of just show up. They're like, you're in another world. Yeehaw. That and I feel like the conflicting atmosphere. I think it could go somewhere neat for sure. I can't seem to invest it in it even on like an just kind of like a vibe level so far. Story wise. The exploration stuff looks like it could be cool in the game though.
No. Oh no.
Are these just big bosses? Doesn't have a whole lot of health. This game have like absurd amounts of chromatic aberration. Yeah, it does. I'm like, are my eyes just fucked or? I think the screen tearing's intentional, yeah. And so is the chromatic aberration. Not digging that too much. Oh, those are the glitch effects? Well. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. God damn. I'll leave it for now because it's their vision, but I might fucking get rid of it. The chromatic aberration from hell here. It's a defeated in time. Or put up a defense.
I refuse.
Okay. The light and the soul, we are one. Are we two, you know, with the music and the static and shit? Full longer turtle up, I'd be the Unga mode. Yeah, I'm getting the two vibes combined into Afro Pokemon. The closer you are to your companion, the more powerful you are as a fusion. I have to raise my social link to fuse. 4 AP a turn. Oh, your stats are added together, you have the access to both. Can you just fuse with every single fucking Pokemon? That'd be quite a bit. It doesn't always work, yeah, I was mentioning that earlier. Like, I respect it. And I like angsty rock stuff. I don't think the vocals have been bad. It doesn't sound like really like shitty tacky. But it's a ballsy pick for sure. I don't think it owns it. I will say that. I don't think this game's got the angst, like fucking indie rock vibe going on with its like kind of happy, cheerful Pokemon looking world. We'll see if it owns it at some point. Hey, are we ever gonna kill this motherfucker, man? Hey, at least it's not Ikenfell, right? Now that's some yikes, man. Yeah, think about Bob Ross and Martin Luther King, dude. Oh, they have an item limit too. That's good. Well, I don't know if we're beating this bad boy. Maybe we're supposed to lose? Well, we've almost got it beat. I'm just gonna like try. Jesus, barely. Alright, fusion seems interesting. Well, it's definitely got a more deep system from the looks of it. Than Pokemon. It seems to have some depth in its own right. Oh, I get exploration upgrades. Get me out of here. Yeah, I was thinking for Lassie's helped out in research and some. I was thinking of maybe picking some up for Black Friday if I could. To put games on.
Very well.
You've received a gift from a friend. What the? Huh? Pending gift. How much is this, man? I don't want you to waste your money, brother. If you want to see it that bad, man, I could just start it up, man. How much is this? It's on sale. Well, I really appreciate it. It's still 13 bucks, man. I'd rather you save the money, bro. I could just play it through Game Pass. I don't want you to have to spend that, brother. I could just take a break on this one. You're out there slaving away at deliveries, man. I can decline it. What happens? I just don't want you to waste your money, man. I mean, I'd play it. But if you're looking to see it to the point you're willing to gift it, I'd rather save the money. I'll just play it. It's not like I'm uninterested in it. I did not read what that big creature said. It automatically scrolled. Oh, really? It chucks it in your inventory? Do you want to try it? You want to see? Let's try it, yeah. Include a note. Love you, Jimmy. There's your note. Yeah, let me know what happens. Unite and form one powerful being, dude. The Digital Devil Saga here. All of a sudden there's archangels infusing, and we're mixing the fucking angsty indie rock with Pokemon visuals. And we're in another world, but it looks kind of normal. And there's two. There's all sorts of fucking shit they're throwing at the wall here, man. Seeing what sticks. They did refund it? Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll start it up, man. I appreciate that. might as well. We can come back to this one.
Sorry.
I'm curious enough on Eastward. Or I'm willing to play it. I don't want somebody to waste their dough. No, it's fine. Yeah. I mean, if somebody gets me something I really don't want to play it, I mean, I'll let you know. But people usually don't. I'm usually willing to play about whatever. But yeah, if it's one of those things where it's like, I could save a buddy $13 if I just play it now, it's like, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I'll give it a go. We'll come back to Cassette Beasts. This seems cool so far. I might split my time with it. Try that out some more. I still have a lot of this year games I want to get through, but it's slowing down a little bit. To the point where I'm going to do FF14 in the middle of next month. I thought about picking up some stuff during the Steam sale, but I don't know, man. All of this year games I'd pick up are not on good enough sales. It's just hard to justify. There's too much coming out. I don't know, maybe I'll pick like one thing up. Spring and buy one cheap indie game. But yeah, we got RE4 remake, DLC to do still. Lunacid, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I got Smile for Me coming in, which we'll prioritize that. I want to do the Silent Swan. Roller Drome comes out next week. I kind of want to try that out. There's also a new Steam World game, but I haven't played Dig 2 or Heist, and this is like a city builder. I'll have to see what that's like. Obviously this. Oh, there's still quite a bit.
Well,
I need to read more of what she's saying, dude. They're throwing the fucking whole book at you here, dude. I feel like we're in some kind of like Angel Beats thing or something. You guys getting that vibe? Are we in like, oh, I'm gonna spoil Angel Beats. I feel like we're in some kind of like pseudo afterlife, and that's where they're going with the angsty music. Yeah, it looked really dull. It was really grindy. I ain't touching it. Yeah, I feel like this is supposed to be some kind of like pseudo afterlife thing or some shit. We'll see.
sorry.
What are movies? Just kidding. What are her favorite movies, do you guys think? Coral Island. There was a new fishing horror game that came out called Manny's. That's like a 4-hour game. That looked kind of cute. Coral Island. Whoa, is that a bikini? Oh, it's got that like that feel, dude, with some of the sprites and some of the in-game art. I don't know what you mean about I don't know, not you, but I don't know if you guys know what I mean by that look. I think it's called Manny. Let me see. I only watched a millisecond because I think it's like a very like cheap, like dank kind of feeling game. Bonesaw. Like the speedrunner? Yeah, I just saw somebody play like a little bit and they said it was like a good horror game of fishing. I was like, really? Like the Bonesaw? Oh, no shit. I gotta play it then, dude. Bonesaw's fucking based, man. What the hell? I didn't know that, dude. Yeah, Bonesaw's cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to play it at some point. did not know that. I used to watch him speedrun all the time. I still follow him, but I don't get a chance to watch too much.
You and I.
Let's do this. Oh man, relationship levels. Is there any reason not to just stay with her? Or do I have to switch at some point? So they get side quests. Cool. I mean, this seems alright so far. The combat looks like it has some promise. I like the Zelda kind of like mix with the overworld. I mean, they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at you in terms of lore and story and shit. I'm hoping some of it sticks. I don't think it's like really come on very smooth. You kind of just show up, but not in like a fun, like cool atmospheric, like, ooh, what's going on here kind of way. You're just kind of there. And you're in your pajamas, and then all of a sudden you're doing shit. I don't think it kind of gets that. I wouldn't quite say in media res, but like the Shadow Water feel very well. Locate archangels to complete Morgante's song and follow clues to find your way home. Which is open. That'd be cool. Well, cool, man. Yeah, we'll try to do a little bit of each of these a day. I'm usually not good about splitting, but I don't want to just drop this for a week or something. So I think we'll do a little split. That'll be cool. Let's jump into Eastward. I am curious on it. I have not. I just got started, and I'm actually about to swap off to something else for the day. Then we'll come back tomorrow. I have not. Well, it's cool. It has it. I noticed it had it, which is really neat. I guess since it's always twos, you can your buddy or butt buddy or whatever can be your second, which is pretty neat. I like that. But yeah, no. And I probably won't try it either. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Eastward started. Like I said, I am in the mood for like kind of a more gameplay LD thing, so yeah, both of these work. We will see. Let me restart the stream real quick. It just makes it easier for VODs. Sam found my wife and AJ. And I will be right back. Let me actually change the title first. Yeah, I was just like on the fence about Eastward, so I was like, like fuck it, man. A little bit of a push. Alright, here we go.